Morning guys. Today I am actually going to do a physique update for you guys. I'm going to show you some pictures of what I look like in a minute, but first I am going to get on the scale and do some measurements. Now I've been using the same scale for a while. I got it from Vanity Planet. This is a body analyzer. I've never used it to full capacity, but what it does beyond just measuring your weight on the scale, it can actually also tell you your predicted muscle mass, your bone mass, your water weight, your fat. So those are all other good factors to consider when weighing yourself instead of just looking at that number on the scale, which you guys know sometimes I do have an issue with. But I'm about to move forward with some own personal fitness goals, so I'm going to start using this scale more regularly to kind of look at my muscle and fat and focus a bit more on that. And as you guys know, whatever tool you use to measure is never going to be a perfect science, but having one consistent method of measuring can help you kind of see which ways you're trending up or down. So that's what we're going to do this morning. Show you how that turns out. Make sure all my measurements are in there. I'm 5'2". You put your age in and you program that. And then we're going to go ahead and step on the scale. You gotta make sure your feet are on that metal part. So 119 pounds, I believe that's saying 100, or what is it saying, 14.6% body fat, or no, I'm sorry, muscle? No, fat. Muscle 44.7%, water 63.9%, which is typical for me. And then the bone was in that bottom corner. All right, guys, I'm showing you my physique update now that you've seen my weight and measurements. This is first thing in the morning, and obviously not flexing, not doing anything special. As you guys know, I had some difficulty post-competition and just been kind of living my life this summer, trying to focus more on myself. And I've definitely been lifting the whole time. I haven't been doing much cardio, but it's kind of taken a lot for me to actually show you guys this update. So I hope everyone can be respectful, and this is more so just to kind of hold myself accountable and show you that, you know, my physique ain't so bad after living life all summer. So hope you enjoy the vlog. It's a super perfect day in Syracuse. Like, this is fall. This is exactly why we live in New York. Change of seasons, and fall is like, seriously, if you've never been to New York in the fall time, come on up. I'll host you. Winston will cuddle with you. We'll show you what it's all about because it's perfect. So we're heading into the new gym, Powerhouse Fitness Center. There we go.
Good deal.
Yep. This feels like home. Just did a 10-minute warm-up on the stepper to kind of warm my body up. I'm not so good about that. I typically just get into a lift, but I think it's better if I kind of warm up my muscles. I did legs yesterday, so warmed it up, and now I'm gonna do some deadlifts.
I can't breathe, I can't speak, my knees get weak, I can't believe.
So we just got home from the gym. It's 1 o'clock. I haven't ate anything yet today, so I'm gonna make some food, but in the meantime, I'm going to have a protein shake, and I'm going to have this, which is high performance nutrition, and it's Pro Zero. It's cinnamon roll. It's their new flavor. It is a vegan friendly protein. It's plant-based, so I know a ton of people had asked, actually people have asked me for a while now about vegan protein since MTS is not plant-based. So this is an excellent brand. This is the one I would recommend. I just have to show Winston's in the fridge right now. What are you looking for, buddy? Huh? What's in there? This is comprised of, if it'll focus or I can just tell you, it's organic pea protein is the base of it, so as well as organic brown rice flour. There's stevia in it, guar gum, xanthan gum. Tastes very good. I like it, but you have to know with a plant-based protein, it's not going to be the same consistency as like a whey protein. It's not how that works. So, I mean, you could say it kind of, it's not, I guess, gritty. Would you say gritty, Jason?
No, it's not gritty.
Not like grainy. There's like a little bit of consistency
to it.
So I'm gonna have a scoop of the cinnamon roll. It smells so good. I've been loving this. Sean hooked me up with this. Sean's the CEO of HPN. He hooked me up with this at the Olympia. So I've been enjoying this just for like a change. Don't worry, I'm still true to my MTS, but it's nice to switch it up. So if anyone's looking for a vegan protein, they sell this at tigerfitness.com. Link is in the description box as always if you guys want to check that out. So I'm gonna suckle on this and then actually make some real food so I can eat. I don't want to get too behind. It's Sunday. That's the plan. Currently making my next meal, which just so happens to be my favorite meal lately. Let me show you what I'm making. Super simple. I was doing this with turkey burger all week, but we're out, so I'm cooking up some 95 burger. And then I've got here, I grabbed these from Whole Foods this week. You can do it yourself, but I'm lazy, so these are already made zucchini noodles. And I like Whole Foods because they do them like really thin. Let me open them up. All right, so they do them like nice and thin. I like it. So they are like truly like spaghetti. So I'm gonna cook up the beef, and then I'm going to add in the zucchini noodles, and then I'm gonna add in some of this marinara sauce that I got from Whole Foods and some Parmesan cheese. It's super satisfying and high volume because you can eat loads of zucchini, 85 grams of it for like 3 carbs. So super good staple to have on hand if you're looking for some high volume food. So it's gonna be lunch. All right, guys, it's been a minute since I've vlogged. I haven't done any filming really since the Olympia, so there's a few things I wanted to just sit down and chat about because it's been a bit. To start with, the Olympia was amazing. It was so awesome to go there. I have always wanted to go to the expo. I didn't actually get to watch any of the show, but it was just really cool being there, being part of it. The Tiger Fitness booth with great people, and you know, thank you to everyone that stopped by and you know, took a few minutes to say hi to me and you know, tell me why you watched the channel. It really meant a lot. I know a lot of people reached out and said that they could relate to a lot of the stuff that I dealt with post-competition, so it was really nice to have people come up to me in person and tell me that those videos helped them in some way or another. Really like got me teary-eyed, and was just so great meeting all of you guys. You know who you are. I really, really appreciate you taking the time to do that, so thank you for that. Wanted to talk about the fact that like my new fitness direction, or not really new, but I just kind of feel like I haven't really been doing as many videos about my current like fitness goals, I guess, or where things are at. And as you know, it was kind of a bumpy summer for me. Now 5 months post competition. So you know, I really can say since I did my last video, or should I say the first video that I opened up about being depressed, I really feel like I am in a much much better place than I was then. Definitely in a much better place than I was right after the competition. At the beginning of summer, I just was like hating summer and like wanted it to be over just because of what I was going through. But I've learned a lot throughout this summer and through things that I was going through. And like you guys will see, obviously at this point have seen my physique update and where things are at for me in terms of my physique. And that wasn't something I really felt important to share throughout the summer with everything I was going through. I wasn't happy with how I was looking, but I was more so unhappy with my behaviors and what I was going through. And for me, it was so important for me to just sit back and analyze what was going on with me and why I was going through it, and kind of, pick through some of those issues that I had going on and I'm still working through, but like to actually identify them and not just cover it up and ignore it like I typically like to do. I chose not to, and I could have like really focused on like a cut this summer, or getting back to being lean, or dieting for the Olympia, like a lot of people do, and there's like nothing wrong with that. But like for me, it was really important to, number one, to lessen the binge type behaviors, which as soon as I opened up about having issues with binge eating and sharing it with the people closest to me, that in itself helped immensely. I'm by no means the expert and could do separate videos if you want more videos on that topic. But what I can say is, it was important for me in recognizing how I was handling my life. I recognized that it was important for me to focus on myself as a person and not myself as a number on the scale, as a fitness person, even as an athlete. I didn't necessarily have to disassociate from those labels, or like, it's part of who I am. Those are parts of who I am, and I love that that's part of who I am. But I focused so much on that part of who I was that you start to lose sight of some of the other things in your life. And at least for me, I did. So it was more important for me this summer to learn to manage my life and stress and situations that were bothering me differently. And with that, it was important for me to not be so focused on strict dieting or counting numbers or not living my life. And I think it was really good for me. And at the end of it, when I sit here and look at my physique update and my weight and my muscle mass and things like that, I'm happy with how I look, and I'm proud, and I think I'm at a really good starting point for where I want to be for moving into not necessarily a cut. I'm not going into a cut. I'm not like starting a cut series. But what I will say is I am going to be vlogging more, sharing my progress a bit more, because I am in a better state of mind, and health and fitness is part of who I am, and there's nothing wrong with that. So for me, I'm more focused on my health and optimal health. And with that is being mindful of food choices and fueling yourself properly. And it's also about living life as well. You guys know that I incorporate a lot of YOLOing into my life. So I'm not by any means doing a cut, but I'm going to be being more focused on my health. And when I focus more on that and kind of get that in a good place, I find that other things in my life also fall into place as well. And, that doesn't have to be prepping. It's just kind of getting myself more in a consistent schedule. So, I am starting the 42 at Well-Rounded. For anyone that's in Syracuse, New York, that's the first program I did at a gym that really got me into lifting. And I kind of get this like nostalgic feeling when I'm at this gym and when I do this program. It really means a lot to me, and it's really how I started. A big part of how I got started in fitness was at this gym, learning what I learned from the trainers at this gym. And they're very inspiring people to me. It's a very inspiring network to be around. We do more group classes and like circuit training. And so I'm gonna be starting that tomorrow on Monday, and I'll be doing that. It's like a 6-day-a-week program. And on top of that, I'll be doing like my own supplemental lifting or anything else I feel like doing. Like, this is nothing I'm doing to try to get shredded or really worry about any of that stuff. It's more so to get back to
it's more of a mental journey for me still, to be honest. Hold that thought. So the 42 is a 42-day program where people do get pretty lean doing it, following certain things, but I'm more doing this for my own personal journey, my mental state. A lot of what is taught and practiced and reiterated in this program is just a lot of, you know, different behaviors and different kind of the mental drive you need to have behind reaching your goals, which just applies to way beyond fitness. And I have so many personal goals and career goals and things that I just want to keep working towards. I don't want to be going through the motions. And I've lived a lot of my life going through the motions. So, you know, this class for me kind of brings me back to basics and really makes me feel good about myself when I'm doing these classes. So I'll be doing that for the next 6 weeks, and I figure while I'm doing that, I'll keep kind of monitoring my progress on the scale. I haven't been doing that at all this summer because, like I said, it was important for me to not worry about how much I weighed. It was more important for me to focus on like the behaviors that I didn't like, to focus on those, reducing those, and getting back to, you know, what makes me happy and all that good stuff. So that is my fitness focus right now. I'm not prepping for a competition. I don't have one planned or in sight. I don't have it in me right now. So maybe in the future, and if not, then I won't. But right now it's just focusing on me and improving myself every day. So fall is my favorite season, and it's here, and I just feel very motivated, and I feel like I'm in a really good place. So with that being said, there'll be more vlogs to come of that nature. And the last thing I wanted to mention, so we finally started selling, not finally, but to me it's finally, not to you guys because you just found out about it, but with Fitburn, the first line of RD nutrition, we sold these at the Olympia, which was so cool. Those of you that purchased it, tried it, I'd love to see your reviews on it. If you want to tag me on Instagram or send me an email, what have you, that'd be great. I'd love to know your thoughts. But I will be doing a giveaway with this product. So I am going to be giving away 20 of these little jars of RD Fitburn. As I mentioned in a previous video, I haven't given all the dirty details on the ingredient list yet, but it's a product that I really believe in. It's got great dosing on the ingredients that are in it. Works great as a fat burner or as, I mean, there's a lot of health benefits to it as well, but it's also great as a pre-workout. So I am using this as well in my kind of 6-week journey at Well Rounded. I'll be taking this in the mornings and possibly in the afternoon. I don't know. We'll see. You have to kind of assess your tolerance. So I'm going to be giving away 20 of these, and I don't know the best way to do it except I'm going to ask you to comment below if you're interested in trying this product. And what I ask of anyone that I'm going to send this to is I'd like for you to go to tigerfitness.com and do an honest review of the product after you try it. I would like to kind of get more people taking it, reviewing it. You know, I can sit here and advertise it, but I think people taking it and trying it and word of mouth is the best way to go. So if you're interested, comment below. Let me know if you want to try it and why. And I don't know how else to do it except ask if you are interested to also please list your email address for me so I can reach out and contact you. I'd really appreciate it. So if you're interested or know someone who is, please comment below, let me know. We'll be doing a giveaway. We will send these to you guys, and I would love for you to do a review on Tiger Fitness. Or if you're a YouTuber and want to do a video review of it, again, honesty. I'm not looking to tell you to say something you don't mean. I'm all about honest reviews. So if you're a YouTuber or want to do something on Instagram, that's cool too. So gonna be giving these away. Hope you guys are as excited as I am. Let me know below and I will contact you. I'll like pick 20 or something. I don't know how else to do it, but that is gonna be it for this vlog today. I hope you guys enjoyed. As always, thank you for following my journey and sticking through it with me through this crappy-ish time that I had, but I feel like I'm in a better place and I'm ready to take you along with me on that wonderful journey. So we'll see you guys in the next videos. Comment below and subscribe if you're not already. We'll see you for more.